What's up, man? We back. Back, bro. We back, bro. As you can hear in my voice, you can see it in my face. I'm tired, but we still got work to do. Still got work to do, man. I had worked a 16-hour shift today. I got another one within like a few hours. I ain't gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna be up working. Getting my offer out. Working. I'm building out this system. You know what I'm saying? That can help people get like all kinds of results. As I always say, if you want to stay updated with my life, link in the description about my Instagram and shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You ever just get into that moment where it's like, in order for you to get to a certain level, you gotta stop caring. You got to stop caring. And not only that you gotta stop caring, you gotta put in that work that other motherfuckers ain't willing to put in. You gotta grind. You gotta be hungry, bro. When I tell you, bro, I'm in the gym pushing this weight, nigga, my lower back hurt. Nigga, my body hurt. Nigga, I'm over here leg pressing. Nigga, 8 plates on both sides. Hurting, bro. I'm just like, fuck. I'm taking myself deep in my mind and trying to see why am I doing this? Where is that pain coming from? What's the reason behind this shit? Why am I pushing so hard? Why do I want it so badly now and I didn't want it as bad as I did when I say I did? What's causing me to just go that extra mile now? What's causing me to sacrifice my sleep even more? What's causing me to work on being more consistent with my diet and not bullshit? Where is it stemming from? And what I realized was it's that pain, bro. It's that fucking pain, dog. A lot of men run from the pain, but you gotta run towards that shit, man. You gotta get that shit all you got, bro. Cause that pain is what's gonna build you, dog. That pain is what's gonna sharpen you as a man. That pain is what's gonna fuel you in your lowest of moments. If you don't succumb to the feeling. If you don't be a bitch and be like, bro, I can't do this shit. No, you can do that shit. You going through that battle for a reason. And there's no reason for you to say, I can't do it knowing damn well you can. When I added them 8 plates on, bro, I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, bro. I wasn't gonna say, could I do it? It's just like, the last time I lifted this heavy, I had a spot. Nigga, I ain't even had no spot. I just had straight grit and real willpower. I wish I recorded that shit, bro. I wish I recorded. I did that shit for 15 reps. One set, 15 reps, because I kept adding on plates, kept adding on plates. I'm talking to myself like, Jeremiah, why are you doing this? What's your reason behind this, man? What's causing you to go so hard? What's causing you to work all these long ass hours and you still got to come home and work on the business? What's causing you to sacrifice your sleep right now? What's causing you to stop giving a fuck about this and that and just focus on this? Where is that pain rooted from? It's rooted from my current circumstances. For the ones who don't know, I currently stay with my sister right now. Like right here is the couch. Like right here is the couch. You know? And within like an hour or so, I have to go right back to the gym to do cardio. Some people look at this like, bro, you are fucking crazy. But that's the thing. You have to be crazy about what you want in life. Right now, this shit don't make sense right now. Right now, the videos ain't getting the views that I think they should get. But am I worried about that? No, 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 no. Because they will reach the audience that it's supposed to reach. You have to understand, bro. You have to stop caring about how people view you, what people say about you, how people feel about you, and what they think about you. Because none of that shit matters. The only thing that matters is how you gonna get to this bag, how you gonna change your life, what are you gonna do every single day to sharpen your sword as a motherfucking man? How are you gonna get closer to God? How you gonna get to this bag? How you gonna work on your mindset? How you gonna sharpen your sword as a motherfucking man? And how you can overall get the best fucking physique ever. Just how. That's what you need to be thinking about. Instead of listening to music, replace that shit with podcasts, bro. Like, what you feed your mind is what you become over time. And a lot of people don't want to believe that shit, but nigga, it's true. If you feed your mind a lot of general, a lot of motivation, a lot of self-development, over time you will pick up on them habits because now that is your environment. You can change your environment. That's why social media is so powerful. I know, bro. These few days that I have been off, like the 2 days that I was off, the first day I was off, which was Wednesday, I was doom scrolling, just doom scrolling. Then that Thursday, I had woke up a little late and I went to the gym, came home, and I just started going through my courses and shit. And I checked the time. I said, damn, it's 1:40 or 2:40. It was like one of them. And I said, well, at least I'm putting this time into something that can help me, that's developing me, instead of putting this time into something that's just gonna give me a dopamine hit and I forget it afterwards. And that's what a lot of people looking for. They looking for that instant dopamine, but they're not looking for that delayed gratification that's gonna get them here while they still down here. But you so infatuated with what's going on up here, but you're not focused on what's going on right here. And the only person you could blame is yourself. Nigga, I had to be honest with myself. I had to realize, Jeremiah, you're not going to progress if you keep doing the same old shit. You keep talking about what you're going to do, but you're not keeping your promises and words to yourself. All you're going to do is just lack in these areas instead of improve and get better. What more is there to say? How bad do you want this shit as much as you say you do? It's another thing with saying, I want this shit bad. And there's also another thing with saying, I want this shit bad, but I'm going to put in the work for what I want and what I truly know I deserve. You not putting in enough work. You get a little tired. You're like, man, fuck it. I get a few more hours of sleep. That bitch call your phone later at night. Man, you going to lose your sleep. Wake up. Just go get your dick wet. That job trying to call you in for some overtime. Nah, boss, I'm sick. But deep down inside, you know you need that little overtime pay just to get caught up on rent. Cause you going out every motherfucking night. You smoking, you buying a gram, you buying a zip. You putting your money in the drugs trying to escape your reality that you built for yourself. Cause why? You not putting in the sacrifices to get you to where you need to be. You not putting in the work to get you to where you need to be. You're not as focused as you think you are. You think you focused, but you really not focused. You know you ain't focused. But you looking at everybody else's life on social media and thinking that's where you supposed to be. No, you exactly where you supposed to be. Nowhere. Instead of getting somewhere, you getting nowhere. And that's the difference. You have to be serious about your life, man. You only get one of these motherfuckers, bro. All that reincarnation, I don't know if that shit true. I don't know. I used to be heavy on that shit, but dude, I don't know if that shit true. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm focused on this life right here, and I'm gonna make the best of it. If I gotta grind every single day just to be able to get location freedom, do whatever the fuck I want to do, X, Y, and Z, help all the people in the world, all like to really pursue my calling like I'm doing now, I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. I can't worry about everybody else's opinion on me, bro. I just can't. Because it doesn't help me. It just holds me back, bro. You've been held back long enough. But you tired of where you currently at now. You have to fucking decide, man. What is it gonna be? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna change your life? When are you gonna lock in? When are you gonna say enough is enough and I need to take action right now? Stop giving a fuck about these folks who don't give a fuck if you was to die today or die tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? Just be grateful with the life that you have right now and make the best out of that shit. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, make the best out of the life that you currently have right now because you're making the worst out of this shit. Being lazy, being a fucking fat ass, being unambitious, being undisciplined, being inconsistent. Giving in to the adversity that comes into your life when you're a fucking man, bro. Grab your nuts, nigga, and drop them bitches. And stop being a bitch, nigga. I'm tired of them still doing this shit, nigga. And I got a 16-hour shift. I still gotta work. And I got another one the day after that. And I gotta go to the gym. Nigga, I ain't going to sleep. Nigga, I'm still working. I might not be where I want to be at right now, but nigga, I believe I'm gonna get there. Do you? Or you gonna keep watching everybody else's life? Why you still in debt? Why you still a fat ass? Why you still looking at this bitch ass that you not gonna hit? She don't even know you exist. But you follow her though. Since you can't get her, you gonna go to the hub, beat your meat. Yeah, they used to be me, but not no more. I changed. And you can too. So you have to decide which route of life are you gonna take, bro? You have to decide that shit. You have to. I can't decide for you. I can't put in the work for you. I can't get up. I can't breathe. I can't eat for you. I can't lift the weights. I can't go to work for you. I can't put on clothes, take a shot. Nigga, I can't do that shit. That's a full-time job right there. So get your lazy ass up, man, and work. Work. You're men. You have to fucking work, bro. You have to be focused, man. Because when you're not focused, you give in to them pleasures. An idle mind is the devil's playground. When you sitting there bored, don't have shit to do, you're going to pick up that phone, you're going to get to scrolling. When that ain't enough dopamine, you're going to go to that hub. When that ain't enough, you're going to find another video. When that ain't enough, you're going to find another video. You're going to beat your meat to it. After you beat your meat, you're going to clean up. Now you down. Then you're going to get right back to yourself and you're going to go right back to it. Now you down again. And you're going to keep repeating that cycle until you snap out of it and lock the fuck in. I could talk about it because I used to do that. I wasn't proud of that, bro. I go to the hub and I lay in my bed. I'm just like, damn, why the fuck did I do that? I said it was the last time, but deep down inside I knew it wasn't the last time. I looked myself in the mirror and said, this is the last time, but it wasn't the last time. I just kept going and going and going and going and going. Until I just said enough is enough. I got tired of how I was feeling because you won't change until you're tired of your circumstances. So I said enough is enough. Jeremiah, if you don't stop this shit, this is where you're going to end up at. You still got 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds who still struggling with porn addictions, man. Thank God I was able to overcome mine at a very young age. And you can too, if you want it. All it is just in the mind. You've been infatuated by other people getting off to each other when they could be you without being on video. But you just got to lock in and focus on yourself. And until then, you're going to remain stuck. And until then, you're going to remain broke. And until then, you're going to remain a fucking fat ass looking at everybody else being envious of them and jealous of them because they put in the work that you not willing to put in. Can't blame nobody but yourself, man. Look in that mirror and be honest with yourself. Stop expecting people to give you a handout when you already received the handout, but you want more because your lazy ass don't want to put in the fucking work. You got to blame yourself. You can't blame nobody else but you. Blame yourself for your mishaps. Blame yourself for your shortcomings. You decide to make a choice that you got to live with. Ain't nobody do that shit for you but you. So what it's going to be? You going to grind or you going to remain stagnant? You going to grind and change your motherfucking life? Or you going to stay mediocre? Or you going to stay, content? But you still complaining. What it's going to be? You know what it's going to be? At the end of the day, you always got a choice. I can make a choice for you, but that don't mean you're going to put in the work. So, what it's going to be? This video ain't going to be too long, man. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Comment down below. Show your love and support. I will reply back to you. But as I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to stay updated with my life, see what I'm doing, bro, Instagram and the link in the motherfucking description. Stop wasting your motherfucking time, bro. And lock the fuck in. As y'all be saying, twin, gang, all that shit. Bro, lock in, dog. Lock in. The time is now. And there's no greater time than now. The competition is here. When the opportunity is here. Like, it's so high, nigga. It's out the frame of the screen. And you could get there only if you willing to work. I love you. And once again, I appreciate you making it to the end of this video, man. It says a lot, and it says that you want more. Stay focused, man. I'm rooting for you, and I believe in you. Don't give up. Do not allow your distractions throw you off course. Because the distraction is only a test to see how bad do you want it. And if you give in to that distraction, that means you're not ready for that next level in life. So, yourself, man. Focus on yourself, dog. That's all I can really tell you.